the truck went to Cleetus and Cars Bristol, and I will be the first one to say that it did not go as planned. I hoped for a lot better than it was, but it's not exactly what we got. So let's get into what happened. So I had quite a few setbacks when I was building my truck. A lot of them were just parts that sat on the shelf or sat around for about a year while it was being built, and they went bad. But what ended up happening was the truck got finished, put together about Thursday night, Friday morning, around midnight, 2 a.m., and we left at 7:30 from Ohio Friday morning to go to Bristol, which was not ideal. We didn't even get a test hit on the truck before we drove it down there, because the truck's on a standalone base tune. It ran pig rich, but it ran. So my biggest worry on the truck was going to be wheel hop. I changed some of the rear suspension from factory stuff to a different setup, and it was pretty well untested. We drove around a little bit, and it didn't instill very much hope or a little bit of driving we got on it. We got down to Tennessee, and the Friday before Cleetus and Cars, it was about 10 o'clock or so, we unloaded the truck in some random parking lot, and we did one low hit. This was all we got, and we kind of had to run with it. And of course, I decided to park the truck next to another Ranger that was there. We messed around with the tune a little bit and got ready for the driver's meeting.
Thank you guys so much for coming. I mean, this is hopefully not a once in a lifetime opportunity, but this is the first time really, Bristol's done anything like this, so we're making history, and we gotta show them what we got. We also gotta be safe, respectful, and we gotta do our jobs as drivers to put on a good show without also ruining the party, you know what I mean? So, a couple things that we'll go over today with safety and stuff like that, but just so pumped that we're here, that we represent with 70 burnout cars. This sport has come a long way. I remember when it was exciting to get 10 of us. So thank you guys so much for making the drive. I know gas prices are high, and we're trying to make bigger prizes and make this bigger and better, and just reinvesting in this event. And I see a lot of familiar faces, so thank you from the bottom of our heart, the whole McFarland Racing team.
While we were waiting the line up, we did walk around in the pit party, check out all the other burnout cars and the YouTubers there that were set up. Just kind of enjoyed ourselves, because I was there to put on a show, but still wanted to make the most of it. It was my vacation, so got all I could out of it. This guy likes to play with emotions a little too much. Big block Ford, but a Chevy emblem. You can win this Yoda. And of course, that's not where the trouble ended. We had troubles up to when we went up to the line. Oh, I guess I got roadkill. Brake line came loose, dumped more fluid in, and my friend with the other Ranger, they're dumping ATF. Not looking good for the Ranger guys. So we were lined up waiting for me to get to the front of the line to go do my burnout. And John, he kind of got lucky. He got to stay down at the burnout pit the whole time and watch all the open competition, whereas when I was done, my truck was still drivable. I had to leave and take it back to the parking lot, and then I just had to watch from the stands by myself. So went to do my burnout and started in second, went for third, and a mixture of probably driver error and the truck transmission didn't want to go into third gear, so I had to drop it back into second. And as you've seen in the burnout, it only liked to kick both going to the left or straight. Going to the right, it only liked to kick one tire because of a wore out posi. And of course, you can hear the engine just loading up on fuel. It was way too rich. It spit, sputter, really had to keep the RPMs up to keep it going. Wasn't too terribly proud of that. Put on the best show I could, given the circumstance. After my burnout for the rest of the weekend, we really just sat back, enjoyed the show for everyone else to put on. Truck drove onto the trailer the other day. It's gonna drive back on and we're ready to go home. So John was a little upset that our trailer was almost blocked in. It's Motion Raceworks, Bald Regal. Assuming that's their trailer and they're the ones who blocked us in. So if you guys do want to see more on the Ranger in the future, on what it does, where it goes, please like, comment, subscribe. It is going to be getting better as I fix some of the issues that it had when I was down there and do some upgrades that I wanted to do beforehand that just time and money didn't allow. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Hope you guys enjoyed.